breakfast today, I'm going to have the McGriddle that I meal prepped. I'll be heating this up in the air fryer. And then I have some fruit salad and a little bit of syrup. I'm going to have a little protein coffee to go with my breakfast. So I have some cold brew and then one of the salted caramel Quest protein shakes. For lunch today, I'm going to have the Taco Bell Power Bowl. I have some of the queso blanco here, and then we have the Power Bowl. I'm going to add some shreds on top and a couple of these sauces. Hello, officially welcome to this week's vlog. It's lunchtime. Actually, I'm heading back to work. Have my lunch, have not eaten it yet. I had to get stuff ready for dinner already during lunchtime because we spent like the entire week last week fighting with the insurance company, actually over the last couple weeks, over a prescription that my husband's doctor wanted him to take for some, issues he's having. Well, they didn't accept the first one. They didn't accept the second one. Finally, I get notification today that they accepted the third one and they went ahead and filled that prescription. So I have to go pick it up after work so he can get started on it right away. But man, it has been a fight. They kept saying that it was against their high cost prescription policy. Whatever. I understand prescriptions are expensive, but that's not our fault. Like, as the patients, it's not our fault that they are so expensive, and it's just insane. It is insane. Anyway, got that taken care of, so now he can get on that medication and hopefully start feeling somewhat better. But anyway, hasn't been too bad. I think I really made the smart idea to rest quite a bit last week rather than doing so much work. And it's, I feel like it was a really good decision because I went in today to work with such a good attitude because I did take so much time mentally away from work and just relaxed and just did whatever I wanted to do. I did come back to like 78 emails. Not too bad. Yeah. I feel like I've made no progress on them, but I know I have. It feels like I've made none because they just don't seem to be going away. So anywho, and somehow I forgot to upload my meal prep video this morning. I noticed I wasn't getting any like feedback or comments or anything. And so I went to go look at it at lunchtime and realized I didn't upload it. That's like, I remember editing it. And I think what happened is I also did a productive weekend vlog and I started editing that one as soon as my meal prep exported from my editing program. I started editing that one and I think I forgot to upload it, obviously. So that's why that video is up so late today. Oh well, at least I've realized it. I would have been like, hey, what the heck? What's going on? So anyway, I'm gonna go back to my desk, eat my lunch, which smells really good. I did end up heating it up a little bit. Sometimes I just eat these cold because I have a thing about like warm tomatoes and lettuce. Like, it kind of freaks me out, but I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens. Okay, I'll talk to you guys at dinner time. For dinner tonight, I'm having the quiche that I meal prepped, some cottage cheese, and then a big side salad. So I have some spring mix. Here's the quiche. It's a ham and cheese quiche. You can check out my meal prep video. Some baby spring mix, some walnuts, some of this G. Hughes sugar-free sweet vinaigrette, some reduced fat blue cheese, and then some of this Good Culture cottage cheese. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I had the weirdest experience with my lunch yesterday. So I'm going to throw it out there and then you guys let me know what part of it you think it was. So I made those copycat power bowls. And I mean, the ingredients. Here's the simple ingredients and just the base, recipes. So I have the base was the cauliflower rice mixed with brown rice. And I just used the minute brown rice cups. I took some chicken leg tenders, cut them up, put them with some taco seasoning, black beans, and a little bit of cheese. that was the base, and then I just topped it with lettuce and then some of the queso blanco, queso blanco dip from Tostitos. So I've had all those ingredients separately, and let me tell you, just before anybody says maybe the chicken, I actually had a little bit of the chicken left over when I did meal prep on Sunday, and I ate that day. So the chicken tasted really, really good. I used that the Taco Bell chicken taco seasoning, which I don't think I've ever used before, and it was really good. So I know it wasn't the chicken. So yesterday at lunch, so Monday, so just only one day after I made that, and I actually even made it kind of later in the afternoon. So Monday, I put it in the microwave, heated it up, added my lettuce and my queso blanco on top, and I took it to work. Shook it up like I normally do when I have those, and started eating it. And first I was kind of eating the chicken off the top, and then I started scooping. This is why I think it's the cauliflower rice, because then I started eating, started mixing it up more, and I was kind of thinking, God, something tastes off, and I don't know how else to explain it besides just off. And it wasn't a good off. It was like, it's like almost sweet, almost sour, almost just like something was bad. And I feel like it couldn't have been, I just really don't think it was the brown rice. I'm thinking it was the cauliflower rice, but I've never had this experience before. I used the Great Value brand of the cauliflower rice, which I've had before. The only thing I can think of is I don't know how long this was in my freezer, because I did kind of a freezer clean out over my break, and I went through both my deep freeze and my refrigerator freezer, which this was in my refrigerator freezer, and it was kind of at the bottom. And I had that one, I had one from Kroger and one from Costco, and I have more Costco cauliflower rice. I need to quit buying cauliflower rice for a while. Although I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to eat it for a while. So I've had the Great Value before many times, really good, but do you think it could go bad, like in the freezer? Like, it didn't look weird, and when I microwaved it, it didn't smell weird when I was cooking with it yesterday, or Sunday. I don't know, but I couldn't even finish it. Like, it was that bad. I ate the chicken off top, and then kind of ate a few of the beans, but it was like, at that point, it was kind of making my stomach upset, just because it just, when things just don't taste good and you kind of think it's bad. It didn't make me sick or anything. Like, I was not feeling sick, but it just didn't taste right. And so I don't know, have you ever had that experience with cauliflower rice, that maybe it's just a bad batch? I mean, I know cauliflower in general can kind of have a weird taste if you don't cook it right, and some people don't like it because of that, but it was so weird. I've never had that happen before. So I don't think I can eat the rest of my meal prep. I have 2 more to eat because I made 3. And honestly, like, I don't even want to try it. Like, I don't want to ruin my lunch. I have other things I can make for lunch. So I have some of those Bear chicken nuggets. I have some of the Tyson chicken breast fillets. So I have plenty. I think I may just do salads the next couple of days. May do one day with the, excuse you, you're knocking things over. May just do one with the chicken breast fillet and chop up and make a salad. I probably have other things. I mean, it's just my lunch hours are very, they go very quickly. So I need something that I can throw together really quickly. That's why I do meal prepping. So anyway, I don't know. But yeah, so my lunch is the next couple days. Oh, I can do the quiche one day. That quiche was so good. I wanted to give you guys it's just been so long. I mean, I've made that quiche many times. You guys have seen me make it many times. But let me tell you, this is the first time in a long time I've done it with the cottage cheese. I think I've only done it with the cottage cheese maybe 1 other time, 2 other times maybe. I used to do just fat-free half and half. And then when I was doing keto and low carb, I did heavy cream. Let me tell you though, now if you watch my meal prep, you saw like the top of it got really dark, and I was kind of concerned about the inside about being dry. No, it was the creamiest quiche ever. Like, it was so creamy, and I really attribute that to the cottage cheese. It was so fluffy and creamy, and it was so good. So I did put half of it in the freezer because I knew I was gonna eat the whole thing. So I do have I had some people ask, like, how many servings. I need to respond to that comment.
But I did 6 servings because I knew most of the ingredients in there were 0 point. And then it comes up to 2 points for that quiche because of the ham and the cheese. Anyway, it was, so I have 2 more servings left because I put 3 servings in the freezer. So I may do that for lunch one day, maybe like tomorrow or something. So I may do like a chicken salad day and do the quiche for lunch tomorrow or something. But it was really good. So I highly recommend that. Even if you don't like cottage cheese, I think you would like this because it just made them, it was just so, so good. So anyhow, breakfast will be the same as yesterday, so I'm not gonna bother opening it up and showing it to you because I just threw it in my air fryer. That's what I do with those. Like the microwave the same way I do with breakfast sandwiches, just put them in the air fryer at 400 for like 10 minutes and the foil just kind of makes it, kind of steams it. So I have that in there. I'll grab and what I did was I put it in a bowl at work and I just poured the syrup on top, mainly because I don't have one of those food syringes, which is what you're supposed to inject. After you make the pancakes, you're supposed to inject the syrup into the pancake with that. I didn't have that, so I just put it in with the mix. But I just poured it on top and it was so good, so good. So I'm gonna have that and also probably another protein coffee. And then I'm gonna take to work with me a couple of snacks because it's been really busy and I just don't know every day if I'm going to get off work in time or even get to lunch on time. So yesterday, luckily I had some pretzel crisps at work and I just had those as little snacks because I didn't leave work till late. So I'm gonna take a couple of snacks. I have some of these honey roasted pistachios. I found this I don't remember if I showed this to you guys or not, but I found this nice little variety pack at Grocery Outlet. So I'm gonna have a pack of these. I believe these are 3 points. And then I'm also going to take a Quest chocolate brownie bar. So I don't know if I'll let you know if I end up having either one of these, but this one is also 3 points. I need to get more of the chocolate brownie. I bought more of the s'mores, but I need to get more of those. So I'm gonna take these to work with me, but I better go get packed up and get going. So hopefully you guys are all having a great week and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. What a week, y'all. What a week. It has been just a whirlwind. So yesterday we kind of had a little impromptu team lunch, but because of meetings and stuff that my boss and one of my coworkers had, because this is the coworker that lives mostly remote or fully remote, but she came down for a meeting. And so it was like 3 o'clock by the time we went to lunch. So I had some of those honey roasted pistachios, which I was not a fan, y'all. Like they were not very good. I like honey roasted nuts. Like I love honey roasted peanuts. And so I don't know if it's the pistachio and the honey nut that was weird for me. I've never had, I think I've only had the chili roasted pistachios, which there's also 3 of those in that package. I've only had those. Or if it's just this particular like honey nut flavor, you know what I mean? Like it's just something about, I just didn't like them. It was a weird sweetness. I almost feel like it's the pistachio with the honey nut. I feel like to me, pistachios, like it just wasn't a good like sweet side for me. I don't know. Anyway, but I did have those and that kind of helped, stave off my hunger. And then I had a shredded chicken salad when I went there and a Diet Coke. But then since it was like 3 o'clock, I was not hungry for dinner. And so I ended up just having like some fruit. And that was it. That's all I had last night. I was really kind of listening to my body. This is my week of, so you guys know, as our cycle goes through, like for me anyway, what I notice is that the week before I'm going to start, is when I have all the craving. The PMS is bad. It's like really bad. But I think because I was on spring break, I was so relaxed. I wasn't stressed out. I wasn't working. I was just kind of chill, getting things done and just kind of relaxing and stuff. I had almost 0 PMS. Like I had just a little twinges here and there of just like some cramping and stuff, or just a little bit of bloating. And I actually kind of forgot about it. That was only like, I don't know, midweek. and totally forgot about it until yesterday morning when I woke up, and it's just the bloating, and even today it's really bad. I need to take some stuff for that. I need to make sure I'm getting enough water in today. I haven't started yet, but the bloating was just really bad. And but I noticed like the 2 or 3 days in the week of, like, I am not hungry. Like, I think it's just the nausea, the bloating, the, you know, all the uncomfortableness. It just makes me not even want to eat. So I think that's probably why yesterday was one of those days where I just really was not all about eating. But I think what I try to do during those days, during this time of the month when I'm feeling that way, I try to make sure that everything is really protein centric just to keep my energy up. And that's what I tried to do yesterday. So I had the protein coffee, I had the nuts, which I probably should have went for the protein bar because it would have given me a little bit more protein, but the shredded chicken salad had a lot of protein in it. I probably should have went for a yogurt last night, but I wasn't really thinking about that. But today I'm going to kind of keep in the forefront of my mind because I was really low energy yesterday. And usually I can kind of stave that off a little bit by having enough protein because also during that time, you know, during the week of my cycle, I tend to be super low energy and, like I said, not hungry, just kind of, you know, blah. So yeah. Anyway, I think this morning, instead of the McGriddle, because we have a new hire orientation first thing this morning, it's like our first couple hours of our day. And we have 6 people that were onboarding. So I think I'm just gonna go for a yogurt. I'm gonna do like a yogurt bowl this morning. I'm gonna make that up and take it with me because I'm gonna go to work early, I think, just to get there. I am still so behind. I have not got my feet grounded since I've been back. And truthfully, it probably won't happen until Thursday and Friday when I'm at home and I don't have people popping into my office and things like that. So I'm thinking that Thursday and Friday I can get completely just caught up, and then just anything that I can't get done this week or anything that's a future project I can get on a list. So that is my goal, to get that done hopefully by Thursday, and then Friday I can really just knock off stuff. But I may be able to get some of it done today. It was just kind of a busy day yesterday with so many of us at the office, and I think today I'm the only one at the office out of our team. My director may be there, but there'll be other people there, and they know I'm there, and they'll pop in. But I think I may close my door. I do have a meeting the first couple hours, so I'll have a note on my door that I'm in a meeting. But yeah, I think I may do that this morning. But I think I'm gonna go for a yogurt because I think the McGriddle may be too hard to get eaten before the meeting, and I'm feeling like it's gonna be a little bit heavy. I felt really heavy yesterday with, again, how I'm feeling. So I think I'm just going to go for a lighter yogurt. So I'm gonna make that up. I'll show you what I'm gonna put in that. I'm gonna really focus on my water today to help with this, you know, with the bloat and stuff. But yeah, so I'm drinking coffee right now that has some of the sugar-free Lucerne French vanilla creamer. I'll tell you guys, like, how long has it been now since because I did a video, I did a productive weekend vlog when I was organizing my new nightstands and stuff, and my new not my new makeup, it's like a new makeup vanity because I completely did it differently. Bought my new organizers and stuff. It has stayed clean and organized. So this was the best organization that I could have done for this. And that's always a good sign of organization, when it stays neat, and it's been perfect. Now, if I could just come up with that same organization for my pantry, because my pantry, since I've moved into this house, so it's gonna be 3 years in July that we bought this house. And it has in my old house that we rented, it had a whole like closet for my pantry, and it had shelves. It was beautiful. But then when we bought this house, we have cabinets. I cannot get myself into a good organizational groove with this thing. I cannot. I have organizers in there. I have can organizers. I have every single shape and size of plastic organizers in there. I just cannot get it together. And like I said, this is a sign when, like, my nightstand, does not have any junk. Everything is neatly organized still. My makeup vanity, which gets to be a nightmare easily for anybody who, has makeup. But probably the best thing that I bought, just in case you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna turn this around and just show you like my makeup vanity. I mean, is exactly the same way that it was. So, but if you can steer me towards, I mean, I've looked videos on YouTube. I have looked on Pinterest. I mean, I have looked everywhere for pantry, like cabinet pantry organizational tips. I don't know. I can't keep it that way. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to keep trying to organize it. I may kind of do it a little bit this weekend. We'll see how I'm feeling with, you know, that time of the month. But I just need to figure out something. But let me show you my makeup vanity, because I'm just so proud that it's just, and it's even clean. Like, it's even like cleaned off, because I just want to keep it so like nice and neat. Be better or worse if I turn off light? It's not very dark, I mean light in my room. So this is that organizer I got from, pretty sure it was Marshall's. And see, I keep all my like my lip liners and all my eyebrow stuff is in this middle one, and eyeliner. These are like all my primers. We have all my lip glosses. Yes, I'm obsessed. This is all like my face stuff, including my concealers right there. Then we have our mascaras, and then this is just some other like random like lip glosses and things like that I don't use as often. And then I have like my eye primers back here. But look at that. I mean, it's perfect. It stays neat. I know where everything is. I just have these two things that don't fit in there. And then over here, I know it's like terrible with the lighting. I have like my makeup eyebrow brushes. I already had this one. I had two of these, but I'm only using one now because I got this nice little organizer. And I fit my palettes, the ones that I reach for the most often, go here. And then it just turns around like that. And then I have all my sponges here, and then my face brushes here. Lighting was really bad. And then in my nightstand over here, in my bottom drawer, my nightstand, I have all the rest. I have like my overflow makeup, and all my palettes are down there. But I just kind of switch them out with like what I'm feeling, you know, and stuff. And so anyway, yeah, it's just been working really well. And like I said, if I could only get something like that for my pantry, that would be fabulous, and we would be golden. So anyway, I better get going. I don't know what time it is. Let's look and see what time it is. I better 6, yeah, it's almost 7. Yeah, I need to go. I'm not gonna get to work early. That's okay. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear today, and then I need to go get my yogurt bowl together. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is take one of these banana Oikos yogurts. I'm going to sprinkle, I don't know, I'm going to mix this up to peanut butter. What I'm going to do is sprinkle just the powder on top of here, which is really good. We're going to cut up a banana in there, and then I'm just going to add a serving of this Love Crunch chocolate and red berry granola. Sounds kind of like a weird combination, but we'll see how it is. I think it'll be fine. It could be like chocolate, peanut butter, banana, right? That sounds good. Like that. I just took a tablespoon of that, and it just kind of sits in there and just kind of gets all melty, and then before I eat it, I make sure I stir it up really well. But it is really good. And there we go. So I'm gonna put the lid on this and head off to work. I'm like stuttering. I still have my protein bar at work, so I have that. I'm gonna take some of the chili roasted pistachios. I think I'm gonna make up a protein coffee real quick though, so I can have that. I've been doing the Quest protein, which let me show you. Just in case you're not aware of them. Oh, I don't have any more in my refrigerator. I think they're out. I think they're out in the garage refrigerator, so I'll have to go grab one out of there. And I'm just doing the cold brew, the Stoke cold brew, like I showed you guys earlier in the week. So I think I showed you guys my coffee earlier in the week. Anyway, I'm gonna have one of those as I head out the door, and I'm just gonna go throw some clothes on real quick. No idea what I'm gonna wear, but hopefully I feel okay in all of them. You know when you do that, when it's like certain things like don't feel right? Hopefully I don't have one of those days. I'm going to make a quick, simple lunch. I'm just gonna use one of these air fried Tyson chicken breasts. I believe these are 4 or 5 points. I will have it on screen as usual. Spring mix, some of the blue cheese. This is 3 points. And then the ranch is 2 points. So when I show you my salad, I'll have the points up on the screen, but I'm gonna make this and take it back to my desk at work. Here is my finished salad. So I have my dressing here on the side, so when I get to work, I can put that on there. So we have a chicken, which comes out so nice and crispy. We have our tomatoes, our blue cheese, and that was it, right? Yep, that was it. I was gonna add some sunflower seeds, but honestly, I'm in a hurry and I don't wanna dig them out of my pantry. So I showed these in my weekend productive vlog that Nutpods sent me over a few things. So in case you didn't watch that video, I have some of this, which I have not tried yet. I'm gonna try one. I wish I would have put one in the refrigerator, but I'll use ice, it'll be okay. So I'm gonna try this one. I make myself like an oat milk latte. So the cinnamon dolce is, well, the cinnamon swirl is my favorite Nutpods. So I'm assuming that this one's gonna be really similar. And you guys know I've been loving oat milk. They also sent me the cookie butter, which I really like. I've had this one before. And then they sent me the variety pack that has the original French vanilla, caramel, and hazelnut. But I have my Nespresso I'm doing a double shot right now. So I'll do that before I leave to go back to work. I'm at lunch right now. So I'll make one of these before I head back. Added some of this simple syrup to it just to have a little bit of sweetness. So I put some ice in there. Here's my double shot of espresso. And then I put it in my frother on the cold setting. So then that way it's not hot. And I did a cup, so I did 8 ounces. So let's go ahead and give that a stir, and then I'll give you a first impressions of this Nutpods. Okay. Well, that's really good. Yes, it is definitely very similar to the cinnamon dolce. To the cinnamon swirl. This is a cinnamon dolce. The cinnamon swirl is really good, and this tastes very similar. I feel like the cinnamon swirl is a little bit stronger than the cinnamon, but this is really good. I am so glad I tried oat milk. I was very nervous about it. I don't know why. Just, you guys know me. New things make me really nervous, but this is really good. I could not recommend it enough. I'm gonna make these for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have it with egg roll in a bowl. So I will let you know what I think about these. I think they just microwave. Yep, it looks like you just microwave them. So I will be sure, of course, to show you what they look like when they come out. And yeah, I think there's 7 points for a whole tray of them. So we'll see how big the tray is. Looks like it is steam in the bag. So you just put this whole bag in there, but yeah, so you get about 6 of them. Not too bad. I think it comes with some sort of sauce, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the sauce. I may just have them with some of the teriyaki sauce I plan on making the egg roll in a bowl with. So I will let you know. Let me see if I can, I don't even see the sauce. It must be in the bottom of the package somewhere because I don't see it anywhere, but it's just like a soy sauce. And I'm not a huge fan of that. So it says dipping sauce, but I think I'm gonna skip that. I don't know, we'll see. I'll get the packet out. I should at least try it, right? Just to see what it tastes like. There's a sauce, and it is soy sauce based, so I think I'm gonna skip it because you guys know me and soy sauce don't get along. So I think I'm gonna skip this, and I think I'll just use my teriyaki sauce to kind of pour over them and dip those in it. So I was gonna pair it with egg roll in a bowl. I forgot to take my meat out. I have a splitting headache. Yeah, it's just all, that time of the month stuff. It's really getting to me. So I am not going to even bother thawing out meat or anything. I only have a little bit of the stir fry sauce. Let me show it to you. I thought I had a whole new bottle of teriyaki sauce. I do not. So I only have this, and it's just a tiny bit. So probably not enough to even make egg roll in a bowl anyway. I have other things, but honestly, you guys, I stayed at work late, so it's almost 5:30. So I think I'm just gonna make these, have them, and then I may just make a sandwich or something. I know, not the most exciting dinner, but I really want to try these. So I think I'm just gonna make these, try these, and then, like I said, I think I'll just make myself a sandwich or a salad or something like that. So I'll show you whatever else I end up having to go along with this. But for now, we're just gonna give these a try and see how it is. One more thing. So I wanted to give you a little update on the cinnamon dolce oat milk drink. So remember how I said it wasn't as cinnamony, not that that's even a word, as the cinnamon swirl? Well, let me tell you, as I drank it more and as it got colder, it
was amazing. Like, I love that stuff. It is so good. So the more I drank it, like, it just, that cinnamon came out and the colder it got. So I really feel like this is going to be a cold drink creamer. Some of the Nutpods don't work very well for me anyway warm. I'm thinking this one maybe with that case, but I'm still going to try it in a hot cup of coffee. But this iced, amazing, like so good. So highly recommend that. So far hasn't caused any stomach issues because it does have erythritol in it, but hasn't caused any issues with me, which it can be hit and miss with me with the sweeteners like that. But so far, nothing, feels fine. So anywho, I recommend that one if you like the oat milk stuff. I think you guys would really like it. Changed my mind. I decided just to saute up some cabbage with some of that stir fry sauce, and then I'm gonna put the dumplings on top and just kind of have them on this bed of cabbage, and I think that'll be perfect. And here is the finished meal. These do have 15 grams of protein, so it's not too bad. I may have a yogurt or something later if I feel up to it, just to get some more protein in, or maybe have a protein bar, but I think this will be fine for me for now. Again, not super hungry, but I think these turned out really good and they're a nice size. I just drizzled some of that stir fry sauce on there, and I'll be sure to let you know what I think. I'm closing up this week's What I Eat in a Week video. I want to follow up on the dumplings. Oh my goodness, you guys. Those were absolutely amazing. Everybody who has told me that they have tried those have loved them. I've gotten a ton of comments on Instagram, and so many people like them, and you are exactly right, and they were really filling. I do wish I would have added more protein to the egg roll bowl, but I just could not be bothered last night. It was like kind of the icing on the cake with me forgetting to take the meat out. I think I meant to do it at lunchtime, but I was trying to do so many other things. So anyway, just one of those weeks, but I'm feeling fine and everything. I felt like it was a good week. I feel like I probably did not eat enough all week. As I edit the video, I'll find out. I mean, I tracked everything, but I didn't really pay attention to my like calories and all of that. So I'll kind of know as I go and edit this video exactly what it looks like. But I felt like it could have been a little bit better. But anyway, I felt like I, got a lot of variety this week, which was good. Kind of a bummer about my power bowls. Let me know again. I know I mentioned it earlier, like that is so weird. Like I've never had that happen. Have you had that happen with cauliflower rice? I don't know. And even if it was only that one bowl, like I went to open up another one and I just could not do it. That's how bad it tasted. Like I don't even know if I can eat cauliflower rice in a while. Like I feel like I'm gonna have to like walk away from it for a little bit and then go back because it's kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, literally. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a fabulous week, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which I do have a book review coming out on Saturday, and then of course we'll have grocery haul and stuff on Sunday. I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.